So, I'm away from my studio right now, and I'm trying to be quiet because my girlfriend is sleeping in the other room. But I have written a song to replace the track that I've been using from Wicked in the book. And so this is from a fictional musical called Pandemonium. It's sung between Petra, who in the book will be performed by Kitty, and Wendy, who will be performed by Kyla. And it's a fictional, trans-affirming Peter Pan musical that I might be writing now. I don't know. Anyhow, I'm going to try to capture this duet and try to do it quietly. So it opens with Petra doing this intro. From outside your window, I waited alone in the sky for you to discover that you had it in you to fly. The baubles I left by the door to your home weren't enough to lure you to the sill. I knew if I'd waited and left you alone, you'd be sitting there, waiting there still. And then Wendy enters with the verse. I was grounded in more ways than one. Sat on the sidelines, yearned up towards the sun. I was grounded, trapped in my own head. I dreamed of horizons, I lay in my bed. I needed someone who had already flown on a shimmering veil of moonbeams. I needed a push from the world that I'd known, from the girl who I'd watched in my dreams. And then there's a chorus, which is sung by Wendy and Petra together. I'm just going to sing Wendy's part because it's just one of me right now. When I get back to the studio, we'll get the full chorus. I needed to see you fly up past the moon to the distant horizon that I'd follow you. You pushed me to do the impossible too, till I followed you skyward and finally flew. And then Petra comes back in with her verse. When you're flying and lighter than air, your doubts and your worries pull you down from out there. You ascended, I knew you could soar. Just one happy thought took your feet off the floor. And then there's a second bridge where Petra and Wendy are passing stuff back and forth between each other and then also joining. It starts with Petra singing, you joined me up here in the sky. Then Wendy comes in, see me fly together. We will soar past the clouds, let the whole world go by. And then Wendy sings, aim skyward and you'll be my guide. Petra sings, well I tried. And then together, to be true to the person we saw was inside. And then there's a final chorus. You needed to see me fly up past the moon, second star to the right, and then straight on till morn. I pushed you to do the impossible too, till you followed me skyward and finally flew. Ah, then they sing and they kiss and the crowd goes wild and we have a moment. And that's the new song.